you've started purchasing into the Wyze ecosystem. Perhaps even you, like me, were an early adopter to the Wyze product line. One of those promises was person detection. And for people purchasing Wyze products going forward, or even if you're an old-timer like me, once you purchase the version 3, you may notice that your person detection is not applicable to version 3, or if you're new, going forward. So in order to get person detection on your version 3, or if you're a new person who just started, get person detection on version 3, outdoor, PanCam, or version 2, you need Wyze subscription service known as Cam Plus. The big question is Cam Plus worth it for you? Hello, I am Wanderer001, and this is going to be a look at, is Wyze Cam subscription service, Cam Plus, worth it for you? The first thing that I'm going to say is, of all the subscription services, comparatively, it is the cheapest. However, the subscription service is per camera, not per account. So once I talk about the price of it later, you're going to see that could add up depending on how many cameras you have. The main features, and we're going to come into the events area because it's the easiest way to describe this. The main benefits of Cam Plus, if you're a new person, is person detection. If you're a legacy user such as myself, it still is person detection in some cases. However, it is also unlimited event recording to the cloud, no cooldown period in between triggers, and you can have unlimited trigger alerts. What do I mean by that? So here we have my version 3 and my version 2, which are in the garage. When I select my version 2, it's going to let me know that it detected a person. However, to the cloud, it will only be able to record a 12-second clip. So here you can see I'm sneaking into the garage there, and I'm actually going to look around a little bit, but the classic person detection for legacy users cuts off at 12 seconds. If you have an SD card, you can always go back and play this. However, if you had Cam Plus, here's what my version 3 saw. Situated in exactly the same position in my garage, it captures everything. Another benefit that has been added to Cam Plus is the ability to speed this up. So if I don't want to have to scrub through this at real time, I can speed this up and I can see all the actions that have happened. So the speed up is something new that was added to Cam Plus. Cam Plus was originally just for person detection, but they've added so many more things. The other thing is, it will continuously trigger. So for my version 2, there is a 5-minute cooldown between triggers. For my Wyze Cam Outdoor, I set the trigger length down to 1 minute, but that still means there is 30 seconds in between that trigger that it may not catch something. Wyze Cam Plus subscription service will continuously trigger. Once one trigger is done, it will automatically roll into the next. So that's a nice feature. You can also see that this is 1 minute and 23 seconds in length sent up to the cloud, which is another benefit to the service. However, I have found that downloading via the Cam Plus subscription versus the 12-second clip tends to take longer, and yes, that is partially because they are larger video sizes. Other things that you have access to with a Cam Plus subscription are the ability to do package detection and vehicle detection. Now this comes in very handy if we filter for our front doorbell, and there you can see it even indicates that it has a Plus subscription. I select show results, and then anything from my front door will show up. Now, I do have it restricted currently to only show me person, so there's not going to be any notification saying vehicle or package. But if you did select those, it will let you know if the AI senses a vehicle that goes by or a package that is brought to your door, which generally is brought by a person, which is why I don't particularly care about the package setting. Now, the reason that I have the vehicle turned off is because, as you can maybe see out there, or you can check my video over there for the Wyze doorbell review that I did, I am on a main street and cars go by quite frequently. So even if I were to limit the field of view, I would be sacrificing some of the other detection services that you can get with Cam Plus in order to weed out vehicles. So I was just able to turn that off. If you happen to be using your Cam Plus subscription inside and you want it to have pet detection, so you don't care if a person walks by, but you do care if your pet enters a room that they're not supposed to, Cam Plus also has the ability for pet detection. And I'll show you where those settings are later so that you can see how to toggle on and off the individual things that you'd like to detect, which is what I did. Coming later in 2021 is facial recognition and event insight and summary. Now, facial recognition, we kind of know what that is because, well, it's facial recognition. You know what it sounds like. It's doing exactly what it is. I'm iffy on that. I don't tend to like things that do facial recognition, but we'll see what the terms of service look like for Wyze when they initiate that, as well as the event insights and summary. They really didn't have any information about that as of the filming time, so that's yet to be seen if that will actually be useful. Let me take you to where you can actually do some manipulation of your Cam Plus subscription. It's down here under accounts. If we select that, we come over to services, and here you can see person detection, which is the pilot that I was grandfathered into a long time ago, and then Cam Plus. If we select Cam Plus, you can see that I have the Cam Plus subscription on my doorbell. You can subscribe now, meaning you get yourself another license, or I can select the doorbell and see person detection, package detection, vehicle detection, and pet detection. Here's where you can toggle on and off the things that you want to be triggered. Coming back, I can check out the license overview, so Wyze website, 1 annual license, and this license can't be managed through the app, and I'll turn that off. If I select edit, up here, this will allow us to actually move that particular subscription around to another device if I wanted to. So that was one of the things when Cam Plus first came out. I thought it would be limited to, I got it for the doorbell and it will always be on the doorbell. No, you can actually take that subscription and move it around where you would like. Just keep in mind that if you have multiple devices that you want to have person detection, pet detection, package detection, you will have to have multiple subscriptions. And I still do believe that if you take a legacy device, so my workshop is a version 2, if I were to put Cam Plus on that, I would lose my legacy person detection pilot if I were to do that. So keep in mind, I would recommend using this going forward for version 3 outdoor doorbell and any other new cameras that they're coming out with, maybe not so much for the version 2 or the original Cam Pan. One of the other benefits of your Cam Plus membership would be the ability to purchase some Wyze products at a discount through the Wyze store. As you can see here, it's not exactly what I originally thought either, where they said you would get discounts on items. I thought it was discounts across the board. No, it will only be for select Wyze products, as you can see here. So if you already have these, it doesn't really make any sense for you, but if you were new to the Wyze ecosystem, this would be a nice way to actually get some other products at a discount if you have a Cam Plus subscription. Now, because it is a subscription service, let's talk about pricing. For the Cam Plus, if you pay monthly, you will be paying $1.99 or round up to $2, which means you'll be paying $23.88 a year, or round up $24. If you are like me, and since I have the Wyze doorbell, it really needs the functionality of Cam Plus. There's no getting around it. If you get the doorbell, you want the doorbell for person detection, package detection, vehicle detection, you're gonna want a Cam Plus subscription. So I purchased a yearly subscription, so one time, pay up front. But when you divide that down to a monthly, that is $1.25 as compared to the $1.99 if you actually paid monthly. And then rounding up for the entire year, that was a $15 upfront fee for me. Now, in comparison to things like Ring, you are looking at a substantial discount for Wyze. Is it as good? Well, I've never had a Ring product, so I can't say. As far as subscription services go, and the fact that Wyze is continually adding to the subscription service, and if they want to stay competitive, even at a low price point, they should continue to add services to their subscription model. In the end, is Cam Plus right for you? If you have a Wyze doorbell, 100%, you need Cam Plus. If you have indoor cameras that are the version 3 or the outdoor cam, maybe consider it if you need to worry about pets, people, or packages in specific locations. If not, you might be able to get away with just motion triggers in low traffic areas. For myself, like I said, I have the doorbell, so I wanted to get at least one Cam Plus subscription. Going forward, I might add this to my version 3, but on my version 3 at the time I originally tested it, review over there in the corner, the person detection based on where I had it was hit or miss. I will say on the doorbell, it has been spot on, so no complaints there. With that being said, I have been Wanderer001. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the area below. And as always, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like, as that will help other people find the video as well. If you like what I'm doing here, you can always help fuel the next review by buying me a coffee, link in the description below. Last but not least, if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, you know what to do.